Hi all, it's time for another issue of the Build the Millennium Falcon series that I'm doing. I've got the next 4 issues, so I'm going to make a start. So this is issue number 73, picks up from where we left off. Sorry, the videos have been a bit slow, I've had quite a bit going on lately. Now we've got something new. In issue 73 we've got a secondary plan. This is for the loading mandibles. And it's all about the frame layout basically, so it looks like we're now starting to build these, and obviously the side supports, which will mean we can actually put the top and bottom together fairly soon. So I'm going to put that away for now, and I've already made a little bit of a start. There's some plastic bits obviously again, and I've done my usual light blocking routine, which you don't need me to tell you again, I've told you so many times. It's just priming and painting with silver on the inside so no light goes through it, because I'm planning to put additional lighting in this when we get to an appropriate stage. Can't do too much, I don't want to do too much at the moment because I'm not sure where everything's going to go. So, but in the end of these there's going to be 2 little red lights, some of the little red sort of hull surface lights that you have on the Falcon when it's landed, and also some big powerful spotlights that go on there as well. I'm not sure if, I think they're coming with a kit, these things here. I think they're actually going to be part of the kit. I'm going to put a little red LED next to them for when they're not on and the whole thing's on the surface. And I'm thinking of doing a whole load of when you see the Falcon in the later films, when I say the later films, the films that were made later, i.e. well, I think actually it was from sort of Empire onwards really. There's a lot of floodlights on the lower hull, which there's no provision for in this kit, so I'm going to make up some little tubes and get some holes drilled in there and have some nice lighting effects that will light up the ground underneath it. That's the plan. Anyway, that's enough for now. I shall get this open, make a start and show you what we're doing. It looks like it's pretty much what we've been doing all along. It's just a bit of framework and a bit of hull plating assembly, so probably not too much to worry about. Okay, as I thought, there's really not much to this, so no point in dragging out a long video on it really. It's just assembling three pieces of the framework and a little bit of the hull plating there at the front. And the only thing I've done differently to the instructions is I've gone ahead and primed and light blocked the plastic part, and that's it. So we can move straight on to issue 74. Okay, and here's issue 74, which looks like a continuation perhaps of the same part, or maybe the other side, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's crack straight on with that and see what we're doing. Okay, so on stage 74 we're basically just continuing on with the first of the loading mandibles, and what I've done to start with is I've excuse the washing on the line. So that's the inside. I've just a little bit of primer to start with, a little bit of silver paint, just light block it all, and then on to the next stage. Okay, another very quick and easy one. Stage 74 is really just attaching one part to what we made in stage 73, so really nothing to show here, nothing to see here folks, so let's move straight on to 75. Okay, so the first part of this for stage 75 is just to start building up the other side. I'm not sure if it's the other mandible or the other side of the first one, I'm not sure. If all else fails, read the instructions, Grev. But there we go. So, but then we're moving on to a little bit of greebly detailing, which is always good fun. So, pretty self-explanatory by the look of it, fairly straightforward. Tweezers, glue, and a little bit of patience required, and then we'll be done. Oh, and some cutters. I'll have to go and get some cutters as well. But that's about it for now. I'll give you an update as I go. Don't expect there to be anything too drastic to tell you, but if there is anything funny, obviously I shall let you know. Okay, so on to issue 76, last group of parts for this video. Looks like we're just doing another one of what we've just done, but I'll do the usual, just show you anything that's relevant, and show you anything that's, if there's any potential problems. I don't expect there will be though, because it looks fairly straightforward. So here we go. Let's get on with this last issue for this video. Okay, so on stage 76, there's a little bit more hull plating to do. So I'm just taking the masking tape off, so I've just done my usual light blocking on the inside, so they're nice and shiny on the inside, won't let any light through, but you've heard me say that plenty of times already. I made a bit of a mistake on the other one. Actually, I got a bit lazy and I didn't mask it off, and I regretted it afterwards, because this is what happened. I did the forward section alright, that was fine, but on the back half I didn't bother masking it. I thought, well, it's not going to get underneath, and of course I forgot about the holes, and what happened is the spray went through the hole and then it spread with the overspray and it got all over there, and it's made a right mess. So tried a little bit of acetone to get the paint off, but it sort of melts the surface a bit, so you've got to be a bit careful of that. So that's probably, that section is going to have to be painted. I still might paint the whole thing. It looks like most people are actually painting their holes. If I can find the right colours or mix the right colours, I'll probably end up doing it, but I was originally hoping not to have to, because one thing they've done is their weathering is actually quite good, but hey ho, we'll probably have to paint it anyway, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, well, I'm sorry to say that's the end of episode or issue, stage, whatever you want to call it, 76. Just a bit of plating onto framework, a little bit of detailing in the equipment recesses, and that's really it. Obviously we can see where they're going to go, but we're not fitting them just yet, so not much more to do at the moment. So obviously it's going to look something like that when it's finished. Looks like these are both parts of the same mandible. So we'll have to repeat all that again, obviously, for the next issue, presumably the next issue. But there's not really much else to do yet. I'm not going to paint them yet. I'm going to do all the painting at the end. Just going to get everything assembled into, or at least into subsections, so they can be painted. So here we go, another one done. 76 out of 100, I think it is. So we're on the final quarter, folks. Anyway, that's it for now. Once we start getting to be able to put it all together, then I'll probably get a bit more serious about painting this, and I'll do a lot on that when we come to the end. I just didn't want to paint it, leave it for months, and then paint the rest of it, you know, like a year later. I wanted to do it all together, so I thought it would be easier and tidier, and won't have any issues with matching colours and things. So that's it for now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I would say I hope it's of some help, but there's really not much to this one, so there's nothing there would have been much help to anybody, but at least you get a glimpse of it before, you know, you do it yourself. I think that's what some people are doing. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Hopefully we've got a little bit more to do on the next 4. Bye for now.